Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you very much for joining me for my usual first Sunday of the month haul. Now, as you might have seen from the title description of this video, it's slightly different to how I normally film my hauls because the majority of the stuff that I'm going to show you guys today is actually gifted. So I still want to show you guys the bits which are new in my wardrobe, the majority of which, I'd say 95% of which I have actually picked myself. So a brand might contact me and say, would you like to pick some bits? I'll go through and I'll still pick the items that I like. I would never feature anything that I've been sent randomly which I don't like. It's always things that I like, and as usual I will be 100% honest and let you guys know both the pros and the cons to each item. Now, what I'm going to do with today's video is separate it into brands, and I'm going to do it that way. Normally I do it by categories like t-shirts, trousers, denim, whatever, but I'm actually going to do it by brand today so that I can keep it all in order. So, brand number one is Topshop, and item number one are these shorts. They are a linen viscose mix, 73% viscose and 27% linen. Now I went for them in this lovely kind of lemon shade, but they do come in a plethora of colours for you guys to choose from. Now they were £29 and they have kind of been talking a lot about this recently, but the paper bag waist style. And I think mine need a bit of an iron because this bit in transit has maybe kind of just flopped over a little bit. But they're high-waisted, they're quite short. I think you can see they're quite short, but I like them. They're loose-fitting, they're not like a tight pair of denim shorts which give you no room to breathe. Room to breathe and no camel scenario. Yeah, they're just a really nice lightweight pair of shorts, perfect for summer, wear with a linen shirt or even just a basic t-shirt, and it's a really nice kind of casual and airy summer look. Okay, and on to item number two, which is this blouse. And I've just changed into some jeans because I feel like this is how I would wear it. It's very bohemian, very Chloe girls. There's lots of dangly bits, so you've got two ties on the sleeves and then two ties here on the neck. Now the only downside to this blouse is that when you move, because of this kind of blousey sleeve, it does restrict your movement a little bit and it feels a bit odd, which I think is why it went into the sale. This is my, I think, one and only sale purchase. I'm not sure of the previous price, but I bought this for £15 and I sized up because I wanted it to be really oversized and floaty, and I think I've mentioned before, artiste. And in terms of fabric, it is made from 100% viscose, so it does have that kind of very floaty and fluid movement to it. My third item from Topshop is this yellow striped shirt. It's made from 81% viscose and the rest is polyamide. It does feel really nice. It feels super soft. It's not as floaty as the previous blouse, but I think that's because the polyamide is mixed in there as well, but it does feel really soft. Now I got this one in a size 10 because it does already fit slightly oversized, so you can see I didn't need to size up in this one. I think this could also work equally as well as a nice little update for your workwear wardrobe if you're quite happy to experiment with a bit of colour. I love these tortoiseshell buttons, and the unusual thing is that it has exposed buttons up to halfway, and then once you get sort of below this high-waisted point, the buttons are then concealed, which is quite an unusual little detail. And I think it will work really well with jeans, or if you wanted to dress it up as something slightly smarter, then you can. Now, I would probably wear it tucked in like so, and I think I would, although I really love this button detail, I think I would probably roll the sleeves up just so it's a little bit more casual. But yeah, this was actually not a bad price either for Topshop. It was £29, which I think is quite reasonable. And next up is a vintage style t-shirt. It's not actually vintage because it's from Topshop and it's not from the vintage section. So it is a Sunseekers t-shirt. I got this again sized up in a size 12. It's a nice soft t-shirt which is kind of like in a washed black fabric. This motif is quite sticky, so you'd have to be careful when ironing that, if you iron your t-shirt, as I never bother, to be honest. And this one was £16, which not a bad price for a t-shirt. You probably could get an actual vintage t-shirt or like an old school t-shirt like this from a charity shop or a thrift store, as you guys call it in the US, for much, much cheaper. But I saw it online and I had a little bit of my spending allowance left, so I was like, I like that, I'm gonna get it. And I think it works really well with these jeans. It could work well with some denim shorts for summer. It's just another t-shirt. I do love a good t-shirt, and anything that's kind of slightly vintagey inspired, I'm so down for. Now, these jeans, these are Ecru, aka cream, and they are the short, no hang on, not short, they are the cropped straight leg, so kind of short. Now I'm wearing these in a size 28 waist, length 32, so they are already designed to be cropped. These are a little bit snug, but I know that Topshop denim does stretch a little bit, so I'm not going to bother going for the size up. And also I like my jeans to be a little bit tighter fitting to show off my VPL. Very nice. Was not prepared with underwear in this video, guys. And yeah, I just think they're a really good pair of jeans. This kind of creamy ecru colour is really nice, just brightens up an outfit if you want to wear it with something like that yellow shirt. And I love a cropped leg. Now, with them being Topshop denim, they are a little bit expensive, I think, from back in the day when Topshop jeans used to be 20 quid. They are £40, but the denim is nice and soft, it's not starchy at all. They do fit nice, even though this particular style is a little bit more snug. They do have a really nice fit to them. They fit on the bum nice. The waistline is nice, slightly higher waisted. Yeah, I would definitely say these get a thumbs up from me. I would just say if you're a bit finicky with sizes, maybe just try a few different sizes to get the right fit for you. Moving on, I do have some shoes and accessories from Topshop, which I'm going to show you guys as well. So first of all, I have this bag. Not even used it yet, still got the tag on. I literally just took all this out of the bag the other day. This was £22, and it is essentially just like a woven bag. Good for the beach, good for even if you live in a city. I like these kind of bags worn, you know, wear it with something like this if you like. And I actually think that this, like the one I featured in my PR unboxing haul, I think this might actually be made out of paper as well. Now I know this bag also comes in red and potentially black, but I really like this neutral colour. I think it goes really nice with all the kind of linen dresses and stuff that I've got, and it's a really roomy interior, so this is one of them bags where you can fit all your crap in. I also picked up these sandals. These are actually real suede, which for £18 is really good. And I know there's not much real suede on there, but with sandals like this, I think it does matter that you have soft fabric that's not going to rub, because this is going right over your toe. Now I haven't actually worn these yet, so I can't comment on their comfortability in terms of wearing them throughout the day. Tried them on around the house and they felt comfortable, but I will let you guys know if I have any foot issues with these. Now I have ordered these in a UK 8. They are a little bit big, but the 7s were too small, so with high street shoes, a lot of the time you don't get half sizes, so I tend to size up because I hate heel overhang or toe overhang. Onto these. Now I think these are going to have you guys divided, because I actually unboxed this Topshop order when I had Debs, my friend here, and she was like, don't like those. I was like, thanks for your honesty, Debs. They are a little, I don't know, they're kind of like a little dolly shoe. So they are red patent mock croc. There's a lot going on there, and they've got this little block heel which kind of flares out toward the front, got a little ankle strap and a relatively thin strap which goes over the toe. These were £29. Again, size wise I've done the exact same thing as with the sandals. I've gone up to a size 8, and I basically bought these so that I could jazz up something really basic like a t-shirt and jeans. Sometimes I find that a t-shirt and jeans needs a bit of jazzing up with a slightly, I don't know, more vibrant shoe. Okay, moving on to my second brand, which is And Other Stories, a massive high street favourite of mine. First item I've got to show you is actually one of the items which I have bought myself. This is one of the 3 items which I have bought with my own monies. And it is a long, very, very long, this is 100% a maxi dress. And it is made from 100% viscose, so it's very floaty. Again, it's got that really nice movement. It's a wrap dress with these very cute little floaty sort of half bell sleeves. It has a nice little wrap tie, which I've tied at the side. You could tie it at the front if you wanted a little bit more detail. But the one thing I will say, it is very long. Now I'm 5'9", so for me, it's great when stuff comes up long because a lot of stuff on the high street doesn't fit us tall ladies. However, if you are a little bit shorter, this is probably going to be too long for you unless you're going to wear it with heels. For me, I actually didn't buy this as a dressy dress. I just bought it as an everyday dress to put on with some flats. It isn't the kind of dress that's going to blow open because actually the wrap is quite extreme. So it does keep you relatively covered, but as you walk, it would allow a little bit of leg to peep through. Now this dress was £79 and I am wearing a size 36. Moving on to another dress from And Other Stories, and I did actually pick this one with a specific thing in mind, an occasion which I have coming up this summer. Now on me it comes just sort of a few inches, I don't know, about 5 inches above my ankle, so for me it's more of a midi dress. On some of you guys it might be more of a maxi dress, but I think that's still equally a nice look. As I mentioned, it is a wrap dress, and in terms of walkability, I always like to know if something's going to fly open in the wind. I think it might catch the wind, but again, like with the black and white polka dotty one, it does have quite a generous wrap to it, so there is more fabric there. Now this dress was also £79, but I think that price can kind of be justified if, like me, you're buying it for an occasion. But I also think that just because of the style and the cut, I think it could also be a really nice kind of everyday summer dress as well. Wear it with a basket bag or little wicker bag, pair of flat sandals or some espadrilles, and I think this could work really, really well. Right, my next item has got to be, I think I want to say that these are probably my favourite from the entire haul. I love them so much. They are a mustard coloured pair of jeans. They are cropped. However, they are not that cropped. They're again probably about 4 inches above my ankle. They are super high-waisted, which is quite flattering from some angles, but that does have the effect of making your bum look flat sometimes, which, as you can see here, but then I don't have much of an arse anyway, to be fair. They've got these 2 kind of retro flat-fronted pockets. The closure is quite interesting because normally with jeans like this you would get a button, but it has 2 poppers, which is good. Because you know how I like a popper for when you're eating. I'd probably wear this like this, with a linen shirt or a white t-shirt, basic t-shirt. I think mustard also goes really nicely with black. And a pair of flat sandals, little summer bag. Yes. Oh, I just love them. And Other Stories denim is, yeah, it's so good. Next up, little red top. Now this kind of style of top is really, really popular at the moment. It's kind of this very vintage style. I think it's from like the 1940s, 1950s kind of style. However, we're bringing it quite low cut in this day and age because that's what we do. Now, I've kept my bra on underneath this just to show you how this top kind of works because, as I keep saying, I would wear this without a bra because there's just no need for me to wear a bra. However, do you see? I'm just like moving like relatively naturally and it's kind of hanging open a little bit, and when you pull it down it does show the bra. Now I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that because if you wore a nice black bra underneath, I think it's sometimes nice to see a little bit of black lace, or you can even wear a cami underneath so that it would bring it up and not be so booby. But yes, this is the problem. Otherwise, it is the same fabric as the dress, 100% viscose, so it feels really, really nice. This particular one isn't tight fitting under the armpits, so It's nice and breathable for summer. Seems we're having a massive heat wave at the moment here in London and the UK in general. And I would probably again just wear this really casually, just kind of with a pair of jeans, pair of sandals, little basket bag, something like that. Something really easy, casual, but nicely put together for a summer's day. Right, now I'm going to move on to one of my favourite shoe brands, which is Geiger. Now, first up, I have a pair of mules. This is probably one of my favourite types of shoe ever. Now, they're actually made from like a... It's like gross grain, however you'd like to pronounce it, kind of like that ribbon fabric. Now the colour I went for is navy blue because this isn't a colour that I have in shoes. And I felt I was lacking in that department. Now these, again, like the Topshop shoes, I haven't actually worn them for a full day yet. I haven't worn them out, tried them on, worn them around the house. Super comfortable because they've got really padded footbed. But yes, just a very classic shoe. Would probably even wear them with something like this if I'm doing a very kind of blue look. And these were £69, and I actually sized down in these because of the pointed toe, because basically my feet fill this entire section. So in these I went for a size 40. Okay, second pair of shoes from Geiger is a pair of tan leather sandals. These I have worn. I actually wore them out all day yesterday and I was going all around London. I went pretty much all over the place. And they gave me no jip whatsoever on my feet. They were really, really comfortable. They're quite a quirky style, kind of like my ATP sandals that I love, that have this detail where they literally just hug your toe. They are super flat, so if you need arch support, these are not going to be the shoe for you. They also don't have any padded footbed at all. They are quite hard. So if you're not used to that kind of thing, you need something with a little bit more padding. Again, these might not be the sandals for you, but aesthetically wise, they are very, very pleasing to the eye, and being tan leather, they go with numerous outfits. They are also available in a couple of other colours, so I'll make sure those are all linked down below in the description box for you. Now, there's always got to be something for comfort, so I also picked a pair of trainers. Now, these ones are quite cool because they've got this like tan gummy sole, and I've never actually had a pair of trainers with that colour sole before, so I was intrigued to say the least. They are grey suede for the most part, and then white leather trim up here, white leather trim on the back with the Geiger London logo. Something that is quite interesting about these though, and I think these are actually from the autumn winter collection, so these are new. They have like a terry toweling lining, which is weird but also really nice. The reason I actually picked these was because they are a rather seemingly good dupe of a pair of Saint Laurent trainers, which I spotted the other day on net maybe, and they were like £400, £500. These are 99, so even though I didn't pay for these, I think these are a better option. They are also very, very comfortable. Now, I'm also going to show you guys a couple of accessories which I have been sent over the last month as well. They're both by the same brand, although only this particular bag came from the brand itself. It is, I was going to say the cult brand, Cult Gaia. This is one of their new bags. I think it's called the Zara bag. Again, no idea if I've pronounced that correctly, and it is the latest style from their latest collection. It has a magnetic handle, so these bits here stick together with little magnets, and it is the new circular design. The only thing I will say about this bag is I love this design. Like, obviously this is kind of a progression from the Arc bag, which I've got one of those, which you'll see in a minute. The only thing is that because the handle is now this way and the bag is this way, it's a little bit awkward to hold. It's not the sort of bag you can thread really on your arm. Like, I've got really skinny little wrists and skinny arms, and even that on me is a little bit uncomfortable. But these bags are not really for practicality. They're all about being aesthetically pleasing, and they are really beautiful bags. Now, a lot of you have asked me about my other ARC bag, how practical these are in terms of like the gaps and things. If you're putting bigger items in there, you're not really going to lose it. A phone isn't going to slip through these slots here, they're too small. If you're the sort of person that just dumps your debit card in there, yes, that's going to fall out. Now, the Zara bag comes in at $208. And there are a few other different colourways and fabric. I know it's not fabric, it's wood, but you know what I mean. There's a few other options of what it's made out of as well. Next up is the ARC bag in small, again from the same brand, but this one I actually got from a luxury retailer called MONNIER FRERES. Now, I had been lusting after this for so long, so when I got a collaboration with this retailer, I was so happy, immediately knew what I was going to pick, which was this bag. Now, this is the small size, and this is not one of the wooden ones. This is one of the new Perspex, or I think it's called acetate bags, which is basically a plastic. And I knew instantly that I wanted to go for this tortoiseshell kind of colouring because it's such a huge trend. And I just think it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of Tiger's Eye, which is one of the birthstones for Leo. And I just find it really like mesmerising to look at. Now, as I just mentioned when I was discussing the other bag, I do have, or I've stumbled upon a high street dupe for this bag. It's not quite the same arc shape, it's a little bit more square, but I found something made out of essentially the same fabric in the same kind of style in Topshop, and it's £35. So if something like this with a price tag of around about £312 is out of your price range, head to Topshop, or I'll pop a link for that dupe down in the description box below, because it's so similar to this, so you can get the look for less. Now, staying with the slightly more premium brands, I'm going to move on to Redone. You guys have heard me bang on about Redone before. So one of the items is this denim skirt. And actually, a denim, or a good denim skirt, was something that I didn't have in my wardrobe in denim colour. I had a black one, which I bought from Mango earlier on in the year, but I was missing something like this, something super classic with the frayed edge, you know, just kind of everyday wear, perfect for summer. So I'm really happy that I now have this in my wardrobe. And my God, it's such a good fit. The denim is, oh, it's so nice. I love, it's just the right amount of fraying. It's also the right length. A lot of denim skirts these days are so short. So yeah, really nice denim skirt. It is quite pricey. It's around about the £170 mark, which I know for a denim skirt seems ridiculous and uncomprehendable, but if, like me, you do like to invest money in your basics, again, your kind of staples within your wardrobe, I know this is a denim skirt that I'm probably never going to get rid of. Now, another item that they sent me is this t-shirt. It's from their new line. It's really cute. It's kind of got America is a woman. It's kind of the whole feminine vibe going on here, and then we've got some little hearts. But it's just the quality of their t-shirts and the quality of their basics, which I love. It's a really nice cotton. It's kind of got this slub detail to it, which gives it a little bit of a vintage vibe. Their fit I really like. I always tend to go for a size medium in their t-shirts if it's not an oversized fit. And I think this would 100% be an outfit that I'd wear, maybe with some trainers, or even maybe like a pair of ankle boots, like my Isabel Marant Dicker boots. Yeah, just casual outfit for kind of just milling around. Next up, Anine Bing. Now, you guys know I love this brand. I harp on about this brand all the time. Definitely one of my faves in the more premium arena of brands. So the shirt, it was €179. I'm not quite sure what that converts into pounds. Obviously it will change. It's made from silk, and this is, as I said, one of her new items in the newest collection. It's like a really cute little heart print on a kind of off-white silk fabric. There's a little tie up here, so it's collarless. It doesn't have, you know, a standard shirt collar. Button up the front, and then has this little pussy bow tie that you could tie. I would probably leave it open, especially in summer. I just think it's more the sort of thing that you would leave open. I'd probably wear this, I think I'd wear this with that little redone denim skirt. I think that could look quite cute. But for now I've just paired it with these shorts. It doesn't go, I'm not saying this is an outfit, but I'm just trying to move things along. So the shorts, a slightly longer short. We call these a city short because they're more city appropriate. They still have the distressed vibe, which I really like, and Anine Bing denim is probably, along with Redone and Paige, one of my favourite premium denim brands. They just fit really nicely, they wash really well, not one pair's lost shape, not one pair's faded. They're just they're a premium denim brand for a reason. So I picked these because I thought they'd go really nicely with like a vintagey band t-shirt. Very Anine Bing vibes, maybe with my Chloe Sezane boots, kind of like a slightly more grungy festival vibe, but mainly just for the fact that these shorts are a little bit more of a reasonable length for day-to-day wear. Right, now a couple of weeks ago I did a big blogger mail unboxing video, and within that video I had a lot of pieces from the new Sezane collection, and lots of you guys wanted me to do a try on with those. So this was the scalloped little white blouse. This was the one with the gold grid that ran through it. I've already worn this in a vlog, and I mentioned that as you move, this happens. So what I'm actually going to do is create like a little popper thing that's going to hook over your bra strap so that that won't happen. Now I'm wearing this in a size 10 and it was £85. Hashtag I have this thing with yellow. Now this was the yellow bohemian oversized blouse, or it was oversized because I bought it in a couple of sizes up, in a size 12. It has elasticated sleeves and quite a floaty waistline with this little tie detail. I would wear this tucked in like that. Yes, this one was £90 and it is made out of silk. But I think this was the item which you were all dying to see. It is the cream sort of utility jumpsuit. Now this was £140, and I sized up in this one again to a size 12 because I find that their trouser sizing comes up super small. So on something like a dress it's fine to go for a size 10. However, on something like a jumpsuit, I did feel like I wanted a little bit of room. I didn't want it too tight or, you know, too fitted in some areas. I like jumpsuits like this to be a little bit oversized, you know, so they're comfortable and roomy. So yes, that is the jumpsuit that you were all dying to see. Thumbs up from me. Right guys, that is it for today's haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know if you've got a favourite item or items down in the comment section below, and if you've got any questions please do ask them and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Almost missed a second viewing, so it took about 10 hours to get through the self-service.
Look at these.